I'm going to be making some cookies and cupcakes for Eb's unit. So without further ado, let's get right into cooking this stuff. Y'all already know cleanliness is number one on my list. So before I do anything, I am always going to wash my hands. The first thing that I will be preparing today is going to be the cookies. If y'all see me talking and moving around a lot in the video, just know I did have company over at the house at the time. Y'all, just because you have company or you're busy, that does not mean the content stops. So if y'all see that, don't worry about any of that. But first I'm going in to measure my flour. The next ingredient I will be adding is some baking soda, y'all. And I like to add all of my dry ingredients to one bowl and then all of my wet ingredients to one bowl. I'm going in with some salt right here. And then last but not least, sugar. Since my stand mixer is going to be considered my wet ingredients, I am getting ready to add my vanilla in there. And then in that same bowl, I will be adding my sticks of butter and eggs. Y'all already know I like to clean up as I go, so I'm just tightening all of my jars and then putting them back where they belong. To my bowl, I'm going in with one egg at a time. You can add your butter in right here at this point, or you can wait like I'm doing. I like to add my butter after I add everything else in. So I added my first egg, I let it mix. I added my second egg, I let it mix. And then I'm about to get ready to stir my dry ingredients, which is what I'm doing here. Combining all the flour, the salt, the baking soda. And then I'm going to get ready to start adding my butter first, and then I'm going to slowly start adding in the flour. I like adding all my ingredients in one at a time or a little bit at a time. That way I know it's all getting mixed in very well. At this point, I just went ahead and added the rest of the flour to my cookie dough. Now it's time for the fun part, y'all, and I'm about to start adding my chocolate chips and my mini M&Ms. I love adding M&Ms to my chocolate chip recipes, y'all. It just tastes so good. Since my cookie dough is looking really good, I got ready to stop my machine, and now I'm scraping off all of my cookie dough that's on the hook, and I'm about to get ready to start forming the balls. Since I'm making like a junk chocolate chip cookies, y'all, I will be adding some Hershey's chocolate bar, and y'all, this was so good added to the cookie. I went ahead and cut my chocolate bar up into little sections, and then you're going to see me put it directly in the middle of each cookie. Now that my chocolate bar is cut, I'm actually going in with some more chocolate chip cookies to the dough, and I'm going to go ahead and let that mix just for a little bit. Now it's time to start actually forming my cookies, y'all. I do not have an ice cream scoop, so I just went ahead with a little measuring cup, and I end up just picking it up, molding it into the shape that I wanted it, and then I went ahead and added some more chocolate chips and some more M&Ms, and then I put a little Hershey right in the middle of the cookie. I don't know who I thought I was, y'all, when I was making these cookies, but I was that girl. Anyways, y'all, it doesn't look like the cookies are big on camera, but they were huge, and I literally had to go back in and like resize all of these cookies because they were too big. But this is me struggling. I'm trying to figure out like the easy way, if I should just dip the whole cookie in there, that way it gets chocolate chips and more M&Ms. That was just too much, so I actually had to go back to the first method with me putting it on one by one. Y'all already know cooking is my love language, y'all, so anytime I'm able to cook for somebody or cook for my family, I'm always down to do it. This is how the first batch of cookies came out. Really good, and I'm about to put them in the oven. While the first batch was in the oven, I knew this time around I am going to make the cookies smaller, so that's what I've been doing. I made them way smaller this time because they are going to spread out on the cookie pan, and y'all, I had it down packed. I was like, all right, I'm gonna make them a little bit smaller, and then I'm gonna add 3 chocolate chips, 3 M&Ms, boom, Hershey's in the middle. So once I had my technique down packed, y'all, I was moving fast. I was getting it done, and I was like, all right, now that I got my motion going, I'm gonna get ready to run through these cookies, and that's exactly what I did. I'm just getting ready to take out my cookies, y'all. I am so excited. These cookies smell so good. I'm not gonna lie, I might have nibbled on 1 or 2 of them, you know, just having me a little snack to hold me over, but the rest were for the soldiers, and I think it came out good. I'm lining up the cookie pan again, putting in my second batch. Now it's time to prepare the cupcakes, y'all. Now, I did not make the cupcakes from scratch. Like, I did use milk instead of water, but everything else, I just got the Betty Crocker mix, and I just used that. I'm not gonna lie, I did not feel like making them from scratch. The cookies was already enough, and added some vanilla, and it turned out perfect, y'all. This is me measuring all of my ingredients. I already added the cake mix into the bowl. I added my oil, and then this is where I made the substitute for the milk instead of the water. Added my egg, y'all, and then get ready to mix it up. I also added a splash of vanilla for extra flavor. Now I'm just lining up my pan with my cupcake liners, y'all. I end up taking the yellow and the blue one out, just so all of them could be the same size. This is me just taking out this batch of cookies. I still have 1 more batch to go after this, and then I'll be able to add my cupcakes in. But look at the cookies, y'all. Came out super good. Now I'm about to get ready to start pouring the cupcake batter. This is me just doing a light clean. I like to clean up as I go. I do not operate when my kitchen is all out of commission. So I'm just tidying up a few things so I can get ready to finish these cookies and stuff. I'm just adding the last batch of cookies on the baking sheet so I can get ready to pop these in the oven. Now that my cookies are prepped, it is time to start filling up my cupcake liners. All right, now it's time for me to add my last batch of cookies. This is gonna take about 15 minutes. Y'all, it's officially time to get these cupcakes in the oven, y'all. The first batch came out so beautiful, y'all. I am just taking these cupcakes off, putting them on the cookie pan so I can get ready to add the remaining cupcakes into the oven. This is me adding the remaining cupcake batter, y'all. When I tell y'all this cupcake batter was so good, I was a big bag and I did have a little bit out of the bowl, y'all. It was so good. The cookies are so golden and beautiful in the background, y'all. And I'm about to get ready to pop this bad boy right in the oven. My timer just went off for my cupcakes, y'all. If y'all like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm out.